Okay, as I was saying, you said it was forced on you, the grammar. How, not everyone is willing to be sitting in a class the whole day for 1 to 5 years learning grammar but can't speak the language. Okay, some people they don't, some people they don't mind doing that. Perhaps they don't care about learning how to speak the language. They just want to be able to learn how to, read stuff, read some, you know, some, you know, what is it? Old text or whatever. Just want to be able to understand the grammar, but being able to speak the language, start, right away. That's not ideal. But if that's what you like, that's what you like. Everyone has, everyone has their different, different passions. Perhaps you're a language. Perhaps you're grammar. You have passion for grammar. That's a good thing. That's good for you. But let's see. If all people want is to go on vacation to Japan and know a little Japanese, sure they don't need grammar. But to go around preaching, now, yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree. I agree with you on that. But for me, my languages, I'm beyond that. It's not about going and ordering hamburgers and stuff. I learn. I know more than that. And all the languages I learn, I make sure I'm going. I have a goal, and that's to be able to reach intermediate level, upper intermediate level. Not to just say a couple words, ordering food. That's and that's different. That's something like for tourists. I'm not on that level. I'm here to learn more than tourists than what a tourist would learn. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you when you say if all people want is to go on vacation to Japan and know a little Japanese, sure they don't need grammar. Yeah, that's true. Of course, that's why they make grammar books. I mean, that's why they make the phrase books, because, like I mentioned before, phrase books. They didn't make phrase books for grammar purposes. Most of the time, the tourists, they use those phrase books to just memorize certain things. Okay. So, oh, okay, I see your comment there. You said people who expect to learn everything without effort are lazy bones and will get nowhere in life. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, man, but I'll tell you one thing. All of the languages I study now, I put a lot of effort into my languages, okay? A lot. When I learn a language, I learn how to read, I learn how to speak, I learn how to write, I learn how to type, okay? Forward, forward. Now, if I was lazy, I'll tell you, if I was lazy, I wouldn't care. All I would want to, if I was lazy, I would say, I don't even care about reading or writing. I just want to learn how to speak. That's it. That's it. I will consider that lazy, because that's half of the language. That's half of the language. You gotta do all aspects. I take all aspects seriously. So if I was lazy, I don't know if you're trying to call me lazy, but if I was lazy, I wouldn't go out of my way to learn all those different aspects of language. I wouldn't even go out of my way to learn 40 different languages. I mean, what lazy person will go out of their way to learn what lazy person will go out of their way to learn 2 languages, 3 languages, when they don't need, especially obscure languages? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. A lazy person, I'm lazy, and I say, I'm lazy, and I say, I want to go learn Tamil, a language nobody learns. Tamil, a South Indian language nobody learns. Tamil or Tibetan. Okay, if I was lazy, why would I go out of my way to learn a language like that? So I don't know if I don't know, man. I don't understand what you're saying here, but I was laughing. I was LMAO when I read that. That was funny, very funny. Okay. Cordelia, I totally agree with you. That's why all inflated claims, meaning endless tapes, CDs, cannot truly teach you language. To be able to seriously speak language, you got to seriously study grammar at some point. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Keep in mind what you just said. You said study the grammar at some point. Okay, at some point. That's what I'm talking about. At some point, you're going to need to learn grammar, or you're going to have to go back and at some point, you can start on a grammar. But I'm saying at the beginning for beginners. At the beginning, we don't want to start learning. Focus on grammar. That's the biggest mistake you can do as a beginner, is learn grammar. I'm telling you, that's not the way to go. All right. So, what other comments here? Because I'm not going to make us. This is going to be the last part. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just, I just wanted to make this video response because I'm so used to making video responses to a lot of these forums, these posts. So I just want to make this video response and just tell you guys, you know, I don't know, I've told people several times in previous videos about the languages I study. I don't claim that I'm perfect in the languages, you know. I never said that I'm completely fluent in all language I study, you know. I got work to put in all my Chinese. I got work to put. Chinese is probably my most experienced language. I got more. I got to put work into my Chinese. I got to put work into my Japanese. I got to put work in everything. So, I'm not here to make videos to compare to people. Saying I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Okay, I'm not here to do that. So. I'm here to help other people as well to, learn languages, especially other Americans. I really would like to help other Americans learn language because as an American, we don't have to learn languages. As Americans, a lot of foreigners look down on us. They think we're arrogant because we don't learn different languages. So I'm trying to be an inspiration to my fellow Americans as well. I'm American. I grew up here. I grew up speaking English. Okay. The family I came from, they don't learn different languages. So I'm just trying to be an inspiration to other people around me and other Americans who want to learn foreign languages. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So that's why I make these videos. I make videos for a length. I use YouTube as a tool, and I use it as a tool, and I help people. Even before I got this praise from Professor Arguelles, I've been helping people. I've been putting up videos. People ask me questions about different languages, and I post up some lessons, to help other people. So, I don't know what you're thinking, but I told you before. I told you before that. I told you before what my intentions are for making these videos on YouTube. So. Like I said, everyone is entitled to their opinion. I respect everyone's opinion. I respect it. But just think about before you post something randomly, think about what you're saying, and then before you post, think about what you're saying, and think about what I've said in my previous videos. Because apparently, you don't understand you didn't understand my previous videos. Okay, you didn't understand my previous videos. I've told people like millions of times. So, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for that. And yeah. And like I said, if you're not into learning multiple languages, don't learn them. But don't shoot people down. Don't get on here and trying to discourage others. Don't do that, because that's what it looks like to me. When people, it looks like you on here trying to discourage somebody. And that's why I want to make this video. I've warned people before that you want to have people like that to try to discourage you from learning multiple languages. What's wrong with learning multiple languages? Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, but that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I don't have a problem with it, but I just want to get on here and back myself up and let people know. I'm just trying to be an inspiration to the younger generation. I'm trying to, help them learn foreign languages, because, like I said, they're conditioned. They don't believe it's possible. You got all these people learning, all these polyglots are putting up these videos on YouTube, showing how well they speak the language, but they're not helping other people. They're not showing other people they can learn languages. They're not doing it. They just putting the videos up, and and just speaking in the language. And if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. So that's going to conclude this video, and I will be posting these video responses up on in a general discussion. So let us continue our discussion, and hey, if you guys disagree or whatever what I've just said, and hey, just I respect it. So this is going to conclude this video, and thanks for viewing the video.